Endothermic reactions. The reactions in which heat is absorbed are known as endothermic reactions. What we have studied earlier, that is exothermic reaction. Exothermic reactions are the reactions in which heat is evolved or energy is evolved. Now we have to learn about endothermic reactions, taking in. Energy is taken in. In that reaction, energy is required to complete that reaction. Now let us consider the condition of decomposition of vegetable waste into compost. There heat is evolved, so it is an exothermic reaction. Now take nitrogen when combines with oxygen or heated with oxygen. Nitrogen monoxide is formed. This is a type of reaction in which heat is required to complete this reaction, or heat is absorbed in this reaction. It is known as an endothermic reaction. Now make it more clear. Nitrogen is in gaseous form, oxygen also in the gaseous form, and heat is provided, and nitrogen monoxide, that is also in the gaseous form. Now check whether this is a balanced equation. Now consider count the number of nitrogen atoms in the reactant side, that is N2. So it is having 2 atoms of nitrogen, and in the product side it is only one nitrogen. And now take the condition of oxygen here. 2 oxygen atoms are present in the reactant side and only 1 in the product side. Now you have to take 2 multiple NO. Yeah, 2. Put 2 here in the product side. Now in the reactant side there are 2 nitrogen atoms, and here also 2 nitrogen atoms. And for oxygen, when we consider the oxygen in the reactant side, that is 2, and 2 in the product side also. So it's a balanced equation. The reaction between nitrogen and oxygen to form nitrogen monoxide is an endothermic reaction because heat is absorbed during this reaction. An endothermic reaction is usually indicated by writing heat or heat energy or just energy on the reactant side. The reaction in which nitrogen and oxygen of air combine to form nitrogen monoxide take place inside the engines of motor vehicles. All the decomposition reactions require energy in form of light, heat or electricity. All decomposition reactions require heat, light or electricity. All the 3 forms of energy. Any one of these 3 forms of energy. So all the decomposition reactions are endothermic reactions. For example, when we consider calcium carbonate, CaCO3, that is in the solid form. When we apply heat or calcium carbonate heated, that will form calcium oxide, that is also in the solid form. And carbon dioxide is evolved, just that is in the gaseous form. Carbon dioxide, calcium oxide, that is a product side. And in the reactant side, that is calcium carbonate when heated, that is heat is supplied. The decomposition of calcium carbonate is an endothermic reaction because heat energy is absorbed in this reaction. And another one you have learned about, that photosynthesis. So photosynthesis is also an endothermic reaction. In this, sunlight energy is absorbed during this process of photosynthesis by green plant. The electrolysis of water, electrolysis of water to form hydrogen and oxygen is also an endothermic reaction. This is because electric energy, here is electrolysis, electric energy, means energy is required to complete this reaction, is absorbed during this reaction. It is clear from this discussion that energy can be given out or absorbed in chemical reactions in the form of heat, light or electricity. This is known as endothermic reaction or exothermic reaction. Now indicate the condition condition under which the reaction is taking place. If heat is required for a reaction to take place, then the heat sign delta, heat is denoted by delta, it means energy, to put over the arrow of the equation. If the reaction takes place in the presence of catalyst, then the symbol or formula of the catalyst is also written above or below the arrow sign of the equation. Consider potassium chlorate, KClO3. KClO3, when heated or energy is supplied, this is a catalyst MnO2, manganese dioxide. What is a catalyst that you know? That will form KCl plus O2, oxygen gas is evolved. Potassium chlorate, when heated in presence of manganese dioxide, potassium chloride and oxygen is evolved, oxygen gas is evolved. So now write the states of these reactants and products. This is in the solid form, potassium chlorate, that is in the solid form, and oxygen is in the gaseous form. Energy is supplied and a catalyst is present here. It is written below the arrow. Here delta stands for the heat and MnO2 is the catalyst. So the above equation shows the conditions under which the reaction takes place. The conditions of temperature and pressure at which the reaction takes place can also be indicated in the reaction equation by writing their values above and below the arrows. Now consider the balancing of this equation also. How many potassium atom in the reactant side? 1. Here also it is 1, that is it is equal. Chlorine, how many 1? How many 1? And here it is 1, that is also clear. And how many oxygen here? 3, and this is 2. So how will we make it equal? Here it is 3 and it is 2. Multiply this with 3, so it is 6. And now how many oxygen here? 6. 3 2s are 6. Now how many here? There is only 3, so put 2 here, so it is 6. Now how many potassium here? 2. And how many chlorine? 2. And how many potassium atom here? Only 1, and only 1 chlorine is here. So to make it 2, we have to put 2 here, so it is a balanced equation as well.